All right, this is the 2025 Las Vegas Sun High School Football Media Day. We are in the Utah Summer Games interview room at beautiful Red Rock Resort. Thank you to our presenting sponsors, the A's, Las Vegas Aviators, and Zero Teen Fatalities. This is the Canyon Springs Pioneers, Coach Quincy Burtz, Javion Gunter, and Seven Thomas. Coach, give us a scouting report. How do you guys look so far?
We hungry. You know, this class is my first 4-year class here at Canyon Springs, so very special class, you know, coming up, and a lot of youth. You know, last year we had 28 seniors, so, you know, out of 40 kids, so, but, you know, it's football, and, you know, we've been grinding since January, and very excited.
Your thoughts on realignment? Canyon Springs is have the opportunity to play in the big class against the Liberties and Arbor Views and Faith Lutherans and everybody else.
Well, as I stated when I first got this job 3 years ago, right, we was that class that just graduated, they were sophomores, you know, and there was a point that I was talking about where, you know, this is how it used to be, you know, so since I've been coaching, that's just how it used to be, and then we so happen to be in that class that first year, you know, prior to that realignment, so we had our taste in that, and now we're back in it. It's still football. You know, these guys are excited, you know, every week to play against whoever we play against. So, you know, our goal is just to, you know, be ready for those Friday nights.
Yeah. Seven, tell us about the team. If you guys are going to have a winning season, it's because of what?
Just everybody playing as one, you know, just being on the same page, you know, just being a team, just all that.
Yeah. Very unique first name, obviously. It's either A, a Seinfeld reference, or B, because you scored touchdowns. Am I hot on any of those or no?
Yeah, both of them. Honestly.
Both of them? Have you watched the Seinfeld episode with that?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Do people always want to get an explanation about your name? Yeah, that's very, very unique and very cool. What is it about your game? You're ready to make a big splash this year. Tell us about how you play and how you're going to impact the game.
Well, I just took over the team, just being a leader. And then on the field, I'm just helping the young guys get ready. And honestly, I'll say I'll play like Brian Dawkins. I like to hit, yeah.
Javion, running back at Canyon Springs, you guys have had some good ones along the way. How exciting is it to know you're going to be a key cog in the offense, and how's the offense look?
Well, the offense is looking pretty good, really. We all disciplined and got the same goal, and the goal is to win, obviously. But we all, you know, we're doing pretty decent, and just being able to stay together as one, we're able to complete the goal.
Yeah, might be a loaded question. Coach will tap you if he doesn't like your answer, but schedule comes out. Is there an opponent where you're like, oh boy, I cannot wait for this date to play this team?
I can't wait for Arborview, for real. I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of heat with that name. They like to talk, and I'm just ready to prove a point.
Yeah. Coach, it seems like you've got some confidence here with your kids. How's that confidence paramount into what you guys are trying to do?
Well, they work. You know, I think that's the biggest thing. When you work and you kind of come up like these guys. You know, this guy, you know, played as a sophomore. You know, didn't play last year. And this guy, you know, he'd be a 3-year starter. So confidence is something that, you know, we kind of talk about, but there's a different kind of way of speaking with confidence. You know, you let your work talk, but also you work. And these gentlemen up here, they work. You know, like you hear them talk about being leaders, right? And it's something that it's not just they talk about. You see it every day. You see it on the daily. And like I said, about them being 4-year players here, and you know, they understand. You know, our motto. You know, and what we do, talking about winning the day and winning each and every step and every rep. So confidence, I'm okay with that. I mean, you know, I'm okay with that as long as they, you know, use it in the right way, and then, you know, they prepare, and then they execute, and they work hard. So I'm fine with that.
Coach, why don't you give us a scouting report, list off some players that are going to be relied on this year?
Oh, well, you know, like I said, we have these two gentlemen up here. You know, we still have a running back that I think accomplished over 1,300 yards last year as a sophomore, Bakari Wilson. We have a defensive tackle, Kyron Henderson. We also have a linebacker that can go sideline to sideline, and Reginald Crockett. You know, so we have some guys that kind of been in our program that, you know, we're looking for some good things out of them. Like I said, we kind of inexperienced up front a little bit. I think that's, you know, a journey throughout the valley, you know, but I mean, like, there's no greater teacher than playing, you know, and so these guys been working and getting reps in. So very excited. You know, very excited to kick off this season. You know, every year is a new year and a fresh start, and that's what these guys want, and that's what they earn. So excited for it.
I can't believe it's been 4 years. Time flies, man. Oh my gosh. Well, this is the Canyon Springs Pioneers. Hope you guys have a safe season. And shout out to our event sponsors, the Utah Summer Games, Phase 1 Elite, the U.S. Navy, and New World Graphic, those cool t-shirts. You guys have fun, okay?
Thank you.
All right, thank you.